are you? My name is Silvia Martins, CEO and co-founder of 5 Validation. I'm here to share a little bit about a fascinating article over the CSA and the second edition of the GAMP5 guidelines, which we have produced and we are making available on 5 Validation blog. Let's start by defining the concept of what validation is. The main objective of a validation study is to provide documented evidence to prove that equipment, systems, spreadsheets, processes, and cleaning are operating correctly in the development, production, and distribution of drugs, vaccines, and medical device sectors. Today, I will focus on the two main guides in the field of computer system validation, a discipline that has grown significantly in recent years due to digital transformation. The International Society of Pharmaceutical Engineering, ISPE, developed the GAMP guide, which means Good Automated Manufacturing Practice, a few years ago. This guide aims to provide guidance to life science industries on how to run their processes while ensuring patient and consumer safety, product quality, and data integrity. The first GAMP5 edition was released in 2008. However, in 2022, the second edition of the publication was released. The one brings up to date and adds new topics that I will detail in the following. CSA, Computer Software Assurance, is a guide issued by the FDA, an American regulatory agency. This guide provides guidance on how to ensure the quality of a software used throughout the manufacturing processes and the quality of medical devices. It is important to emphasize that the CSA guide does not address patient or consumer health risk and data integrity. It focuses exclusively on process risk. Between these two guides, there is one place of content that is similar, that is, guided and unguided testing, which I will go into detail on the subject shortly. For now, I will explore in more detail the topics covered in the GAMP guide. The second edition of GAMP5 has added the following appendices: Appendix D8, Agile Software Development, Appendix D9, Software Tools, Appendix D10, Distributed Ledger Systems, Blockchain, Appendix D11, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, AI and ML, Appendix M11, IT Infrastructure, Appendix M12, Critical Thinking, and in addition, there were updates on the following topics: Appendix D1, Specify Requirements, Appendix S2, Electronic Production Records. The additions and the updates to the GAMP guide reflect the evolution of practices and the technologies used in computer system validation in the life sciences industry. To summarize this, the scope of appendices D8 and D9, Agile development methods, and software tools are approaches on how to implement the principles of Agile methodology and framework to be aligned with GAMP5 and the relevant GXP principles. In 2021, ISPE released an appendix guide called Enabling Innovation, which was included in the second edition of GAMP5, presenting an iterative and incremental approach to the software development processes. The appendix is of great importance to a business because it meets the constant changes in today's market, allowing software solutions to be delivered in an agile and flexible manner. Although a traditional waterfall model has its advantages, it's not suitable to deal with the urgencies and the constant change in today's market. Therefore, it's essential to seek new approaches to cope with these demands and obtain better results in the middle and long term. Let's summarize the points mentioned. The adoption of Agile methodology, as envisioned in the second edition of GAMP5, can help companies perform better while they consistently meet compliance requirements of regulators. For this reason, it's important to adopt an iterative and incremental development process in relevant GXP applications based on agile frameworks such as Scrum. The iterative and incremental approach consists of dividing the creation process into several smaller parts in which functionalities are introduced, feedbacks are gathered, and requirements are reviewed. Each stage is validated and formally delivered to our business in partial releases. In this approach, the user requirement specification URS is written incrementally for each implementation step by part of process that goes through development, configuration, testing, and release in iterative cycles. This allows developers to work in an agile and flexible way, ensuring that software solutions meet the needs of the company's processes and the current market. An interesting point is that the new edition of the GAMP5 guide encourages and recommends the use of software tools to support agile practices in validation. This brings opportunity to improve upon the traditional documentation approach that presents barriers and potentially introduces the risks of non-compliance. Validation support software tools allow the team to write functional and quality requirements efficiently, to start an agile process, managing the life cycle of each requirement independently. For this, a set of requirements can form a release. Testing is an excellent example of where software tools can provide opportunities to improve delivery performance. With the high volume testing, execute more efficiently, saving time and money is almost certain. In addition, a software platform can provide automatic traceability, eliminating the need of manually create a traceability matrix. At 5 Validation, we have developed a validation generation and management system that follows the Agile framework, enabling 5 times faster validations that meet FDA and EMA requirements. Our software GAMP5 is compliant with GAMP5, FDA 21 CFR Part 11, and the GXP principles, which enables it to adopt agile practices, computer system validation, IT and OT infrastructure qualification, automation systems, utilities, equipment, processes, and cleaning. Another important point is that the GAMP5 guidance maintains a risk-based approach, which should keep validations focused on intended use. Therefore, software tools that optimize validations need to include a risk assessment according to biopharmaceutical and medical device market regulations, while taking into consideration the severity rating of a risk that to product quality, patient or consumer health, and data integrity. Tools that speed up or assist the validation process must have additional controls to ensure regulatory compliance. This is where GAMP5 software developed by 5 Validation excels. It is designed with consistent access control, traceability, and electronic signature that ensure regulatory compliance. Best of all, it speeds up the validation process 5 times faster. Click on the link in the description to read the full article on this topic and discover other specific changes between the first and second edition of the GAMP5 guide. If you'd like to learn more, send an email to contact@5validation.com or communicate with us via chat in our website 5validation.com. Thank you for your attention and see you soon. Bye!